We are going to leave here and go over to 500 Bayou Boulevard. It's a house we've been working on all week, last week, doing some architectural salvage. And luckily we were able to do that. I do want to thank the realtor, Shay Martin with Abbott Martin Group. When I found out that her client was buying the house, I immediately called and said, hey, what can we do? And she set up a meeting with her client and myself, and we were able to work out details for us to have the whole house for architectural salvage since we couldn't move it or save it. We are at 500 Bayou Boulevard. This house was originally built in 1898. It was the Philpott residence. There's a motor lodge here and all kinds of other cool things on a 17-acre parcel. Just the house is remaining, and we're doing architectural salvage work. A lot of people have asked me this in the last week or so, like, why are you doing this? Some people think I'm completely unhinged. Maybe slightly true. But I have purchased a house at 211 West Cervantes, and unfortunately the people who had that house before me did not have the knowledge to work on it correctly. And not only that, not only did they structurally destabilize it, they took everything of any kind of historic character and threw it away. So I am going to take everything from this house, which was all pristine, and I'm going to utilize it there to completely do a historic restoration on that property. So what most people don't know about salvage work is the decade the house was built in matters. So this house was built in the late 1890s, and whenever you take materials from this house to incorporate it into another one, it has to be of the same time period. The flooring looks completely different in the 20s, the 50s, and so on. The grain in the wood got larger and larger because the trees weren't as mature. Time period appropriate car pine flooring from the 1890s, a lot of it. We have the beadboard from the ceiling, which is also from the 1890s. And we have floor joists and rafters and things we'll be able to salvage as well, so that we can completely reassemble everything that's missing in the other properties that we are able to save. Originally, to be honest, I was extremely bummed that I wasn't able to snatch this house up to preserve it and keep it exactly as it is. However, I did meet with the person who did purchase it, and we discussed all the different options, moving the house all the way to where we are now, which is the architectural salvage, which is our last resort to make sure nothing is wasted. And I considered several options to move the house. There's a piece of property that's just a few blocks away that would have been perfect. However, the power lines are all way too low. It was a little over $250,000 for FPL to entertain raising the lines even temporarily. And that would also cause power outages for everyone in the neighborhood, road infrastructure being able to hold the weight of the house to move it. And then the house would have also been chopped up into about 8 pieces. So you lose a lot of the character of the house in the moving of the home. And knowing that I could take everything here and utilize it to save another house that I already have secured and needs everything that's located in this house, that was the biggest win. And for me, I just try to find the win in what I'm able to do.